Alright, time for some solo gathering in the Black Zone. This time from Fort Sterling. Going for wood gathering. I'm going to check out these two swarms here in the north. And I'm also going to check out probably this tier 6 forest right here and see how much wood I can get. If these two runs will not take very long, then I will also check out the wood pines. Let's see how much wood I can find. Let's see how dangerous it is here in Fort Sterling. I do remember these two swarms here to not be too friendly, because they are very easily gankable. There are, I think, in both maps only 2 exits, maybe only in the tier 7 map, but I don't remember exactly. Let's see. Taking the invisibility shrine, 2 red circles running around already. So not too inactive right now. Let's see how much money I can make by gathering tier 6 wood. Hopefully I will just find a lot of that. Maybe I will even get so full in the first tier 6 swamp that I'm going to enter. Oh, wait a second, I went the wrong way. No. Oh, there are resources here. And I don't have any tools. And I cannot teleport because I'm still silenced, so I'll just walk back. It's a very short way. I started in the wrong map. I have to leave through the north, I guess. In northeast, actually. To get to the northwestern map. Kind of counterintuitive. But I don't have tools to gather anyways. Ooh, there was a ganker. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe somebody just entered the dungeon there. Forgetting the gathering tools. Good that I've tried to gather together the 6.1 ore. Otherwise I would have ran a little bit further without having my tools. Wasting more time. Where do I have tools? Not in this bank, but in this one. Oh, this. Oh, let's take the damaged ones. Okay, all tools are there. Northeast. Northeast is the way to go. Okay. But now, from this map, I want to go to the northwest. There's a big stack, 4.3. I am silenced. There's a person. This person is not very dangerous. There's another person. This person is also not very dangerous. And they are all very scared. So let's just take it all. They all do not want to fight me. I mean, they also don't have any chance of catching me. Goodbye. This guy doesn't have as much mobility as me. Let's try to mount up here. Okay. Then I'll mount up in the next map. I did get 146k. Not too bad, not too bad. I figured I would have a very low chance of dying there, because gathering this would take a very short amount of time. And these two people I've seen were simply not dangerous at all. I have way too much IP for some tier 6 guys using gear that is okay for PvP, don't get me wrong. Like, his gear is definitely very okay for PvP, even good. Dual blades with mercenary jacket, hunter hood, but the hunter hood is only useful if I'm fighting back. I'm just way too tanky, having the tier 7 shield with very high IP and the tier 8 gathering gear, which is basically tank gear when you think about the stats that it gives, on 1300 IP, while his average IP is on 1200. There is no way, and he cannot get rid of my boots. Which is kinda interesting, like these lumberjack boots, they are not purgeable, but I'm pretty sure that they can get interrupted by hard CC, by stuns. Or knock-up. I may get interrupted. The boots are a channel spell. This may be bad, but you do not see too many interrupts. Dual... How are they called? Dual-bladed staff? Double-bladed staff? This may actually be some kind of problem. Because this build usually uses the stun on the W. Big stack 5.1 only though. Let's see how much tier 6 wood I can find here. Haven't seen a single tree yet. There's the option to go to the northwest. Mainly a fiber zone, which is one of the reasons why I'm hoping to find a lot of full trees, but some people seem to be gathering tier 6 wood as well in this map. If I don't find much stuff, I will simply continue, because right now I'm not seeing anything. Somebody has taken a lot of the stuff that I would want to gather, so I'll somewhat directly move towards the northwestern exit, and I'm going to take the path close to the roads portal, because as I've said, this map is kind of dangerous, only 2 map exits. Swarm dragon, but there's a skeleton right next to it, so let's ignore that. Okay, 3 out of 5 wood. This is what I want to see. 5 out of 5, even better. And I will be pretty safe around the roads portal. I will have to see if I want to check out the west of this map. Because that may be a good idea, but it may also be a bad one. Maybe good because I could find a lot of tier 6 stuff there, theoretically. But it may be a bad idea because I'm using this boar, which is pretty slow, and if I get found by an actually dangerous ganking group, then I may be dead there. I will be extremely far away from any safe spots like the roads portal or map exits if I'm gathering deep in the west. So I will have to be a little bit careful. Somebody died on the street, which is interesting. Not finding too many resources here. The territory is a resource territory. So it would be kind of interesting to check that out. But the position is also, well, it's kind of close enough to the Rhodes portal. People are doing the castle. The guy I've just seen, there was a gatherer, tier 7 gatherer. I'll check around the territory. Five out of 5 wood. Not finding too much wood in this map. But I actually... In the Highland maps, wood should be the least occurring resource, and likewise in the swamp wood should be the second one. The second most or least occurring resource. Fiber is the most, height should be the least. Three out of 5 is good. So maybe I'll find some stuff here around the territory, and since the change for resetting aggro, gathering around the territory will be easier, but that will also make gathering for other people easier. So maybe there will not be as much, but 5 out of 5 again. Okay, I will maybe get some stuff around the territory. But it's possible that I will get more fiber than wood. Even though my hope was that people would leave the wood alone in such a map. More resources? Not really. Ah, wood. But it's slow. Not much wood left for me. Okay, reset time. I really don't want the damage over time effect on me. Reset time. This is very comfortable. Just reset, reset, reset. Very, very nice. So much more less stressful to deal with these annoying crossbowmen, which really were always a pretty big pain. Right now I'm not in the best spot to escape ganks. Right now I would need to react extremely fast and just hope for the best. There's a tier 6 tree down there. That's another one. Another one. I'm just mounting up to reset this. It's so nice. So nice. Let's see how many pieces are on these trees. But now I'm finding something. Not as empty as in the east or in the north. I'm also seeing a couple of trees, but this one down here is low again. Let's take a look at the other one. Pretty low again. Around the territory it was looking better. There's no corpse next to the swarm dragon, so let's give it a try. Also spotted some tier 6 wood in the west. 1 out of 5. Doesn't look too great here in the south. of the territory. I may want to check out the west, but that may also be relatively dangerous. I'm not too sure. About this whole situation here in this map. I don't know if I'm finding enough stuff. But here around the territory I'm finding quite a few full nodes, stacks, whatever, resources. But the trees are all pretty low. Somebody has been gathering wood. Who does that? That's crazy. Lumberjacks. In this map. Definitely feels like I found more fiber than wood. But when I look at the amounts that I have in my inventory, the difference is not that insanely big. Also, I'm not seeing too many people, which is pretty good. I don't think I can gather the fiber behind these two guards. Anything here? Yeah, a little bit. Let me mount up, thank you. Okay, I'll take a look into the north, and I will also take a look into the west. Still haven't found too much stuff. Still have quite a lot of carry weight left. Not seeing anybody dangerous so far. Even though this is a pretty good map for ganking. There was a person in the southeast, immediately turning around. I was dismounted, he may have been scared. But maybe I also should be careful. If this was a ganker... and there are resources here. But I'm not in the best spot. So moving a little bit doesn't hurt at all. I really don't want to stay at the same place after being seen. Stuff looks pretty empty here at the hideout. But here I'm very safe, since there's the roads portal. The chest should open very soon, so... Even if a ganking group saw me here, they would probably prefer to deal with the chest. Most likely way more loot. The tree, on the other hand, is full. So maybe I should completely check out the north here. People are entering the roads. The roads are probably completely empty as always. Okay, everything is taken here in the north. I'll take a look into the west, but I won't go too far away from the northwestern exit. If I don't find many resources. Dead animals lying around, seeing only low tier resources. There's 5.2 height, but this thing is probably only on one piece. since there's a 5.2 height corpse lying right next to it. Swarm Dragon without a corpse, I believe. Ah, there's a corpse. But I already started it, so I'm going to take these 2 resources and then I will go into the tier 7 map. Doesn't look too good right here, right now. There's some potential. Talking about the west. Because it's relatively dangerous there. Maybe the resources are not taken. But I also don't know if I want to risk too much. The next map should also be pretty dangerous. Let's see. No, it has 3 exits at least. Let's see if there's hopefully a roads portal. There is one and it has a pretty good position. In 28 minutes a big stack is opening. I would have liked to look at this person. The gear. He didn't have a guild. This is the guy and he's using like solo PvE gear, I guess. Another person. Looks like Corrupted Dungeon. Hunterhood Cleric. Rope. Claymore. Can't really play that anywhere else. There it should be good. So pretty much Corrupted Dungeon. Which is rather good for me. Even though his E would interrupt my boots, I think. He may have realistic chances of catching me if I don't use my invisibility potion and my invisibility armor. Okay, tier 7 wood. Even better than tier 6 wood. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty good to find with tier 8 lumberjack gear. Haven't seen a dangerous person yet, which is very good. I don't think I will be able to take the 6.4 fiber. The question is, should I waste my time to look at it? Should I invite random people to my party and try to survive when they leave my party and attack me immediately? It would be some very valuable stuff. But there was also a circle in the last map. I think the chances for me to get this stuff are pretty damn low. I was about to say let's look at this tier 6 situation, tier 6 height situation in this map, but then I saw the corpse. This guy is using solo PvE gear. Basically static dungeon gear, kind of. Saw this corpse, but I didn't see a corpse for the other one. Both are on 1 out of 5 though. Maybe something I want to skip. Resource territory again. Do I want to look at it? Probably. 5 out of 5. 25 minutes until the 6.4 stuff comes online. How valuable would that be? Probably something like 15 million or so. Do I want to risk it? I'm only worth like 2 million right now. 2.3 million. When I count my loot as well. I don't have the very best escape items. I'm vulnerable to quite a few things. Mainly hard CC. Here the resources are already gone. Doesn't look too good. In the northeast I've seen a little bit of stuff. Anything here? Not really. Right now very close to the roads portal, likewise relatively safe. Have I been here as well already? Does not look like it. Only 44% carry weight yet, so I still can gather a lot. Haven't found too much stuff, but I haven't found nothing either. Probably kind of okay profit so far. Around 800k so far. I'm running around for 26 minutes. It's kind of okay. Not great, but not terrible. Looking at the 6.4 stack is kind of tempting. But the chances are so extremely low that I could get stuff there. I'm not even using fighting gear. So even just like in the map where I gathered the 4.3 fiber, even useless weak players would attack me. And there's always the danger of getting chased for forever. And likewise losing quite a bit of profit because of that. Two out of 5. Not great, not great. Will I find more resources? Will I find tier 7 resources? I'm in a tier 7 map. Only 13% enchantment, that's not much. This roads portal here is so good. Nobody went into it. I've seen people. I have seen people in this map, but the people I've seen were not dangerous. What does this mean? Does this mean that I want to check out the big stack? The big, extremely valuable stack, a tier 3 mob? Juicy tier 3 mob. People have been taking all the tier 6 stuff even. Looks pretty empty. Not finding much. I could go into the tier 7 snow map and fill my inventory there, but I would not find any wood in this map. Which would be pretty bad, considering the gear I'm using. But I'm not finding too much wood in this map either. Really not finding much wood at all in this map. It's pretty crazy. 6.1, but there's a corpse right next to it. It's going to take so long to kill it. 20 minutes. I don't think I will look at it, even though I'm really not seeing any people. But I would be pretty much dead if any group came there. The chance for a group coming to this place is pretty damn high. Finding a boar is pretty nice. It having only one piece is pretty damn bad. Let's see if it's better in the in the west of this map. No corpse to next to the swarm dragon, so let's give it a try. Still, I don't see any reason why a swarm dragon should be much stronger than the boar, but Who knows what SBI thought when they did this. Tier 7 snow map in the northwest, tier 6 snow map in the southwest. Definitely places that I can gather, but I would not benefit from using the lumberjack gear. I wonder how the situation is in the tier 6 wood zone and the tier 6 forest. Yeah, everything is empty here. Let's check out the west. Really wonder how the situation is in the tier 6 forest in the south. Fort Sterling. Because I'm really not finding much wood. In the north there weren't even empty resource stacks. Not even empty ones. Maybe because there's so much water? Is there less wood when there's so much water? Because right here I'm seeing way more wood. There's also a bit of water, but it's farther away from the coast. I don't know if that means anything. But it just may be the case that there is much less wood there in the north, generally. Stacks that are possibly spawning. Because I didn't even see empty stuff, I didn't see full stuff, simply saw absolutely nothing. While here, I'm seeing quite a few stacks. 17 minutes. And I'm not seeing any people at all. I don't see anybody. Really tempting. Not gonna lie. Really tempting. Should be extremely valuable. 6.4. Should be pretty damn valuable. I would guess 10 to 15 million if I got the full stack without fiber gathering gear. That's what I would guess. Quite a few bodies lying around, but nobody dying in the last like 10 minutes that I've been in this map. Looks like I've been in this map for 7 or 6 minutes so far. When I said that I was gathering for 26 minutes, I think I was still in the tier 6 swamp. Enchanted wood. I already got a book. A wood book. Probably the reason for why my loot is not that terrible so far. Do I want to have in a way that I will end at the big juicy stack? Right when it's about to spawn? I actually don't know if I will find enough resources in this map. To be time efficient. I probably should just skip it, to be honest. But there are no options for gathering wood anywhere nearby. I'm also not finding any wood in this map. What about the... No, there is no wood anywhere. Finding a decent amount of fiber, I guess. Somewhat decent. But it looks like these swamps here are way too empty for using lumberjack gear. Even though I would think that in the swamp, wood should be the second most occurring resource. Looks extremely empty though. Feels like I found more tier 6 wood in the Highland maps. But in the Highland maps it should be stone and then ore, right? Right? Wait a second. No, it may not be the case actually. Maybe it is stone, wood, or fiber. Isn't fiber the second most occurring resource in the desert? Or is there more ore? I think there's more fiber, right? In the desert. And likewise, or the third one, and likewise in the Highland map it has to be the second one. Oh. Not seeing any good wisps yet. Only 13 minutes, 30 seconds left on the big juicy stack. I think I will take a look at it. The profit should be extreme. And I'm not seeing any people whatsoever. Slowly my inventory, or rather my carry rate, is getting pretty high. Which is good. Means I'm finding a somewhat decent amount of resources. There's a person, this guy is in a group. Most likely. This definitely looks like I'm skipping. Oh, 7.1 wood. But I would not have found that if this guy wasn't there, to be honest. Time to look at the tier 7 snow map, I guess. Oh, that's a problem with not using ganking gear. It's going to be pretty damn hard to dismount anybody. I mean, Permafrost is a nice weapon, but I mean, he has one CC spell and then what? Then what? But it looks like this is a fighting group that is going to contest the big stack. I kinda want the 7.1 wood, but I don't even know how many pieces are on that. If I remember correctly, this map is also not the safest map. Finding a pretty decent amount of tier 6 ore though. Did I give this group enough time for me to be able to go to the 7.1 resources? For me to get to the 7.1 wood? Kinda want that. I kinda want that. My Fort Sterling Cape is back very soon. Let's take a look at this 7.1 wood. Minutes. 5 out of 5. Nice. Do they have anybody who's able and willing to take 7.1 wood? Probably. But let's see. Oh, I'm finding resources. Where are these resources coming from? Did I miss them? Didn't I check out this place already? I went pretty close to the edge, right? Didn't check out this relatively central parts. 7.1 wood. I would get a pretty decent gather bonus for that. My tier 7 wood gathering should be on a pretty decent level already. Is it still there? Or did they take it? Or did it lose its enchantment? Was it this? No, it should be further in the west. There it is. 5 out of 9. Nice. Okay, let's see. What's my level? 49. That's pretty good. Pretty decent. And 7.1 definitely gives a solid amount of money. 3k per piece, it seems. Nice. Would prefer to get a little bit more gather bonus, +2, but I got 40k. Could have been more if it was 7.1 height, for example, or there is a circle at the thing. Probably because somebody came by who's worth killing and now they are all chasing him. But it kind of looks like I don't have any business there. So I will just clear the rest of this map. Work my way towards the southwestern exit and teleport right at the exit. I will get decently close to 100% carry rate, I think. Maybe 85, maybe 90, whatever. Somewhat decently close. Finding way more wood here in the west than in the north. But it really seems to be a terrain thing. There simply didn't seem to be any wood stacks spawning. Well, here I'm really finding a decent amount, I would say. It's my level 96 on wood. Curious to see how much wood I will get in these wood maps. That I'm planning to enter, even though I'm only planning to enter one. But let's see how much time I will spend there. Let's see how much time I will have left. Because I will, if I have been decently quick, then I will also go for the third route. And check out the tier 7 wood map, the tier 7 forest. 6 minutes! Do I want to risk everything for a pretty decent price? Gotta admit that the potential gains, even if I split it with like 2 people, are still pretty high. But my chance of dying there is also pretty high. The question is, how high is the chance that I will actually get anything there? Which I basically cannot tell. I have no idea. Have been looking at these things way too little. There was a group. Do I want to waste 5 minutes in this map to take a look at this? Probably not. This is some very valuable stuff for quite a lot of people. So I probably should just teleport after being done with the south here. I could gather in the south here. But it could be a relatively dangerous place as well. Finding decent amounts of resources, I guess. So let's continue taking a look. Here the tier 6 stuff is gone. Here the tier 6 stuff is still there. %88 carry rate already. That's also already the second map that I'm gathering on. The first map was really pretty empty. People have been taking all the tier 6 stuff. No good wisp yet either. Slowly moving into a dangerous place. I don't have the fastest boots. Pretty dangerous, pretty dangerous. There's a person. This guy is using fighting gear basically. I think he belongs to the group that was chasing me beforehand. So I'll just take the fiber and then get out. They do have fighting gear, they don't have ganking gear, so I'm not that scared. Also swift claws. So I'm just going to teleport here. And check out the tier 6 forest. 45 minutes basically. And like 1.3 million loot? 1.2, rather 1.2 or 1.1. But I also wasted like 2 minutes or 3 minutes in the beginning by not actually having my gathering stuff, my gathering tools. I found more fiber than wood. That's pretty clear. Definitely found more fiber than wood. Do I want to take some more journals with me? Yes, I do. I'll take one more pork pie, because you never know what's going to happen. Let's take this. Let's take one more lumberjack journal, or 2 more lumberjack journals actually. Okay, so now I will take a look at Deepwood Gorge. That's southwest into southwest. Pretty far away. Pretty long way to walk. There seemed to be a relatively decent amount of tier 6 ore in the tier 7 snow map that I've been in. But I also do remember times when it was relatively hard to get to the tier 7 swamp. I do remember times when it was the case. Maybe this was just not the case for today. Who knows? But those were times before the East server was opened. Maybe it's not as dangerous here anymore. Maybe that's only the case today. Maybe only the case for this time of the day. I mean, I'm recording this at a Friday. The server time is 15:35. So a lot of Europeans may still be working or are on their way back from work, going shopping, doing this and that before they start playing. Probably not prime time right now yet. Probably not yet. Okay, I can get to Deepwood Gorge with invisibility, which is very safe. Now I only need to find an amazing amount of tier 6 wood. So far no tier 6 wood at all. Where can tier 6 wood spawn? Somebody took tier 6 wood here. Definitely should find more stacks in this map. 5 out of 5 is very nice. People have been taking hide. Definitely. These tier 6 wood giants are so extremely cheap. And I just bought some, I think it was only 5,400 silver. Kind of decent amounts of tier 6 wood so far, but can't tell much yet. Haven't checked out much of the map yet. So far not looking too terrible though. But some has already been taken. Definitely. There's of course also the question, what's the actual price for tier 6 wood in Fort Sterling? Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I don't know. The way I'm walking right now doesn't contain too much trees. Haven't been gathering too much in forest zones in my past, so I may not know the optimal tree spawning places. Probably need to figure that out still. Because the snow maps with the ore, pretty simple. Everywhere at the cliffs, everywhere at the edge of the map. Everywhere on some hills, there will always be a lot of ore. But wood? There's a big wood stack and it is 6.0. Yeah, I want that. And I'll take that, and it's somewhat close to the exit, and not everybody will be interested in this. There's a stone stack. If it's 6.2, then I'm interested. Or better. Would I be interested in 5.3? Probably. Here's some tier 6 wood. I should keep that in mind. On this little hill. There won't be too dangerous people. A lot of tier 6 wood here, okay. And that's very close to the roads portal as well, so pretty safe. More tier 6 wood. Finding a decent amount. I'm not too scared here. Should be somewhat safe. I have 2 exits somewhat close, not very close. Like I'm no way safe. But a solo invisible ganker would also not be able to kill me. Because he cannot perch my boots. Just all the jumps, boots, jumps, invisibility. And I probably wouldn't even need invisibility, to be honest. Level 97. Slowly getting to level 100. I think I will just walk back the way I came, because I saw so much tier 6 wood on my way. I'm seeing so much wood. This definitely looks better than the swarms. Even though the last swamp wasn't that terrible, but not as good at this as this. I'm finding some pretty good amounts of stuff here. Probably going to skip the moose when there's a corpse right next to it. I will only kill multiple at once, or ones that do not have corpses right next to them. A lot of wood, a lot of wood. Just a tier 6 forest, so maybe not too many people are interested in getting the ring here, because there will never be very big amounts of profit to be made in this map. This is just settling down for mediocre stuff, I would say. The only question is, can I reach 2 million per hour by doing this? Is this as valuable as going for the tier 6 ore around Limhorst? Even though I've never really checked for how much the ore gives in Limhorst, I don't think I've ever paid attention. There are so many wolf corpses next to this wolf. Chance is pretty damn low that this has more than one piece. But I mean, at least it's a good piece, right? It's a 3k piece, it's just as valuable as the 7.1 wood, which is pretty sad. But height is also generally just the most expensive thing. There was a circle in this map which seemed to come out of the northeastern exit, and then it suddenly vanished. This may mean that a ganking group has just entered this map and split up. But I'm very close to the roads portal right now. 6 out of 7 charges as well. So pretty damn safe. How do I want to do this? How much have I been checking out already? Well, I will check out the hills there. Some wood just respawned in my bag, but whatever. I'll check out the north a little bit and then I am going for the west. Let's take a quick look at the north. There may be stuff. There also may not be anything. 1 out of 5. It's an empty tier 6 tree up there. Let's go to the cliff there. I think when I was going for the big stack, I've seen too many mobs for 2 pieces of wood. Not worth it. There's a person. This looks like a solo player. Even if this guy was not a solo player, a group using such gear would not be dangerous. Pretty good 1v1 gear, but you're not going to catch anybody with that. Somebody invisible lurking next to me. There is a wolf, and I do see a corpse. Let's skip this wolf and let's go back to this roads portal, but from the south. I may still find some resources there. I would have liked to look at this guy riding this way. I wasn't able to inspect him. Well, he definitely was able to do so if he wanted to. And has fast fingers. There's a wolf, there's another one. I'm only going to fight one at a time, and I'm only going to fight the one in the south. Maybe I should be fighting the one in the north. Because there's a tree. 1 out of 5. Let's look at the tree. 5 out of 5, okay. I'm going to kill this wolf. Oops. I mean, this wood is not very valuable. But I'm getting a lot of it, and that very quickly. I do get the bonus +2 quite a bit. Okay, where could I possibly find more of this tier 6 wood? Here it's all taken, but I think I've taken that. 5.3 is pretty amazing. Having fully stacked lumberjack gear for this is pretty amazing as well. Nice juicy 100k. Okay, I've been here. Here was the big stack. 40% carry weight, and I've checked out around 40% of this map. I may get 100% by clearing this map. And I may also find a legendary wisp with the legendary mist. And I may also find more 0.3 stuff. It is always possible. Height really seems to be very contested in this map. But the wood situation seems to be okay. The only question then will be how much money will that make me? Seeing some more wood though. Dead animals are not bad either. Actually, that's really nice. Because fighting them takes pretty damn long. So running around for 15 minutes right now? Only? Pretty much, right? 15 minutes. And I already have 400k loot. Is that a lot? That's not a lot, right? 15 minutes? No, I would need 500k in this amount of time to reach 2 million. 5 out of 5, I'm going to kill this. I would need 500k in 15 minutes to actually reach the 2 million per hour. So it doesn't seem to be too good. But maybe wood is more expensive than the average market price in Fort Sterling. Who knows? I don't know the crafting bonuses of Fort Sterling. Definitely possible to check those out to see if wood is of any value for crafters in Fort Sterling. Which may be the case. I didn't see if there was a corpse. There's no corpse. So let's kill this moose. And see how many pieces it has. 2 out of 5. Meh. Not a complete waste of time, but also not really profit. Still a lot of wood. A lot of wood. Just not very valuable. Didn't find any 6.2 wood or 6.3 wood yet either. Should give a pretty damn decent amount of money if I found some 6.3 wood with my pretty high level and tier 8 lumberjack gear. I have already been here, but I haven't checked out this kind of hill or plateau. Rather a plateau, I would say. 6.1 wood is not too terrible, but not great. Not great either. But I would definitely like to find more of that. There is more of that, but it's already taken. Still finding pretty much decent amounts of tier 6 wood. Pretty similar to the tier 6 ore situation and the tier 6 snow maps that I've checked out around Limhurst. I would say. Maybe the tier 7 forest is good, because that one may also be relatively dangerous, and likewise maybe not too many people would be gathering something as worthless as tier 6 would there, simply because it is not worth the risk for them. And likewise, there may be more tier 6 wood than in this map. And of course also having the chance to find tier 7 resources and stuff. Definitely potentially interesting. 5 out of 5. Give me that stuff. Getting a lot of pieces. Getting a lot of pieces. How far do I want to go? I guess I'll check out the cliff to the east of me. And then I'll go pretty deep into the west. The guy that I've just seen had very difficult to identify gear. Let's say it like this. Not really seeing corpses here. I saw a corpse next to the other wolf in the west. Oh, there's also a tree. I do want to eat my pork pie. Filling up my carry rate pretty quickly, already at 59%, but I'm also just finding tons of tier 6 wood in this map. Does make sense. And I'm obviously getting a very high gathering bonus for this stuff. Do I want to waste my E? Probably not. 1 out of 5. Pretty disappointing when thinking about the height, but that's also kind of to be expected. 5.1 wood is never going to be worth it. I don't know if I should be gathering 4.2 wood, but probably would gather it extremely quickly. No corpse. Oh, there is a corpse. Never mind, goodbye. How much have I been gathering here at this place already? Another circle, the second circle that I've seen in this map already. I think I've already been here, right? Now I'm starting to enter unexplored territory for me. People have been taking wood. 6.1 stone. Haven't seen that yet either. Valuable is that? 600, basically as valuable as wood, I guess. I'm not filling a book with it, though. No corpse. Time to kill the wolf. Let's see, the circle seems to be immediately moving out. One out of 5. There was the chance. There was the chance. Okay, the wood here seems to be much emptier. People have been gathering here, so 6.1. Tons of corpses, so let's skip these wolves. Some more wood, but also pretty low already. But I haven't been here. Somebody else has to have done this atrocity. There's a person coming out of a dungeon. Most likely. Really looked like PvE gear. Okay, so it's time to check out the central part of this map and the southern part. the eastern part, and then I'm done with this map. 64% carry weight, there's a corpse. Let's see if I can get to 100% in this map. Let's see. Pretty empty here. There's a possibility to go into a tier 7 forest and even into a tier 8 forest. If I go through this tunnel. But I kinda want to check out this map. I would have higher teleporting costs if I went deep. 1 out of 5 only. No corpses here for the animals, so let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. If this moose is low, I'm not going to take the wolf. 2 out of 5 is not the biggest garbage, and I don't actually have my E right now. There's a wolf and a moose. I wasn't able to dodge the bear, which is pretty annoying. Need to kill the wolf first, because it's going to slow me all day long. So much damage. Boom, and now I'm mounting up. Oh, I actually placed the resources right on the bear. Seriously? Let's take a look. Can I gather while it's attacking me? I almost can. I can. But 1 out of 5 both. This wolf is probably blocking me, so let's kill it. No corpses nearby. The chance is there that it's not going to be completely terrible. 2 out of 5. So not completely terrible, but still not really profit either. I would guess. Without the poison armor of the skinning gear, it just takes so insanely long to kill these mobs unless you're using fighting gear or ganking gear. .1. I'll give it a chance. I've seen 2 hide animals with 2 out of 5 pieces. And another one has been found. People have been taking wood. Why are they doing this? The northwest of this map was pretty full. The north was mediocre. Southwest was pretty bad. Is this below average? Don't think these wolves will have too many pieces. Time to check around this lake, I guess. I also still got the territory that I can walk around. Actually, it's a farming territory. What is this guy playing? It's basically ganking gear. So I need to move into a different direction. Now I'm turning around because he thinks I'm going to the west. If he thinks about where I'm going, he may not be doing so. But I need to confuse potential gankers as much as possible. I do want them to lose track of me. No corpse near this moose. Let's give it a try. And there's another moose, but I cannot pull them together efficiently. I couldn't see this guy there. 2 out of 5. Am I in danger? This may just be somebody who's traveling around. There are resources here, but I'm in a pretty bad spot here. I can very easily die. So let's move a little bit. I can come back later. Some more stuff. Stuff and stuff. Now I'm decently far away, so... Let's take this and that. I did get hit by the slow. Ah. Let's check out the rest. Do I really want to check that out? It's the edge of the map. The edge of the map is always empty somehow. Let's just go back. Take the stuff I've seen. Do I want to kill the moose? Take so long. The chance is so low that it's going to be 5 out of 5. This is a very strong ganker, so I need to get out of this map. Time to say goodbye. Is it pizza delivery? It is, it is. Pizza delivery. Those were the kind of guys who ganked me when I was traveling to Fort Sterling. I reached level 98. Interesting. I guess I found a lot of wood, I guess. Guess. There was a moose corpse lying around with skin and flesh. I want to gather that. I kind of would like to gather the things where I've just been interrupted by the pizza delivery guy. But that may be risky. This guy was using a wolf and tier 8 ganking gear. Somebody was killed there, which is possibly the reason why he turned around. Because they were on a decent target where they actually had a good chance of getting it. Actually. Can I gather this? I can. Nice. There was a little bit of tier 6 wood left. 6.1 height. Beer pause. Ganker. Time to leave. Different person, a useless person, a dismounted person, question mark. Going invisible. Now it's time to go to the exit. Looks like he didn't deal enough damage to dismount me. The other guy will be too slow. Oh, barely. Barely. Yeah, wolf players are actually dangerous. They are actually dangerous. And there's a small chest. And there you see many different groups, guilds playing in one ganking group there. They are going to go for the small chests, but I still have to go this way. Swift Sands Plain. This should be a good map. But for me, yeah, they are still chasing. They are still chasing. Which kind of makes sense. Considering that they have wolves. I still have my Fort Sterling cape. It is possible that somebody will be in front of me here. It is possible, but it's unlikely. I dodged, which was pretty important actually. Can I reach it? No, I cannot. So I need to buy some time. I do need to buy some time for my horse. I may be dead. It is possible. It is possible. But it's looking quite good. They didn't spread out in this map. Or did I just see a name there? Who went invisible? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm still relatively close to Fort Sterling. A dismounted person. Oh, so they actually did spread out. Same thing again. Need to mount up again. There's a roads portal. There is a roads portal. It has 7 out of 7 charges. He just dismounted. So he isn't going to have enough damage to kill me. I mean, he's playing a double-bladed stuff. He never has enough damage to kill me. Deeper is terrible. Deeper is terrible. Outside is good. It looks like they stopped chasing me. It looks like they gave up. There are wood gathering areas in this map. But if they didn't give up, then I would 100% die in this map if I don't immediately walk towards the exits. I mean, they chased me for pretty far, which was definitely understandable. They dismounted me multiple times. But even with this garbage mount, I managed to survive. If they were using tier 9 gear, I would have died. Then I would have died. If I was using a gallant horse, they would have never had any chance of catching me. I would have been able to never get dismounted. High stone lock. Where the hell is that? Are people in this map? Do I want to look at the hide gathering area? When I'm already getting chased through a million roads maps? It's a tier 5 map, that's pretty damn bad. Can I reach the... yes I can. Okay, let's look. It is empty. Kind of, not really. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I mean, hopefully there will be a lot of pieces on this stuff. Which may not be the case. Boom, 1 out of 9. That's the least amount of pieces that I could get. 2 out of 5. The second least amount. Is that how you can say this in English? Second least amount? Second lowest amount? There's a person. This person is red. And you could interpret this gear as ganking gear. I may run into another ganking group. But since I've not seen anybody yet, I think I'm fine. I actually didn't look at the mount that this guy was using, but he definitely was only using tier 6 gear, I think. So definitely not as dangerous as the tier 8 wolf players. I basically was chased by the pizza delivery guys. High stone lock, where the fuck am I? Tier 8 map. And there is wood in this map. There is wood in this map. Teleporting from here would be... Now I can't take a look. But I can definitely fill my inventory in this map, I think. 90k, that's not that terrible. I have been chased for a while, so that was pretty terrible for my profit, but... I mean, maybe I'll find some 8.3 wood in this map to compensate for that. Maybe the gankers only wanted to show me the way to richness. The way to the money. 81% carry rate. I'm just going to teleport from this map here. I could also go to the southwest to have slightly lower teleport costs. I mean, why not? I'm finding some resources in this map. Relatively often the trees are relatively full in the highland maps as well, but I don't think I've seen some tier 6 or tier 7 highland maps close to the Fort Sterling portal. I may want to check that out again in the future. Demon and wizards. Not the scariest guild. Where could I potentially find the most resources in this map? Where would people gather the least? 2 Roads of Avalon portals in this map. Which is very interesting. Relatively high enchantment rate here, of course. 21%. A rather juicy zone. Tier 8, relatively close to the... What was it? Martlock portal, I think? I think I'm relatively close to Martlock right here. There's a person. There's a tree. This person seems to be AFK. This person doesn't seem to be using very interesting gear. Where do I want to gather? There are 2 people who are not interested in me. Which I do like. Another person, just a gatherer. But seeing a gatherer is actually pretty bad. Probably means that there's nothing nice left for me here. Was it a miner? I think it was a miner. May also have been the quarrier, a stone gatherer. Who knows? Who can tell? Chances of finding tier 8 resources in this map are probably pretty low. Not gonna lie. But I think the amount of resources that I'm finding is high enough to justify filling my inventory in this map. Finding a relatively decent amount of tier 6 resources, I guess. Like these things are pretty full. Yeah, pretty full. Not too many people would be gathering tier 6 resources in such a relatively dangerous map. Here I could run into even better, stronger gankers, to be honest. Or rather, or even just having higher numbers in the party. Could definitely run into some dangerous stuff here. Definitely possible. when you look at a 21% enchantment rate in tier 8 zone. Some juicy 8.1 stuff, 8.2 stuff. Even though it's looking extremely empty, of course, right now. But I probably don't want to check out more of this map than what I'm checking out right now. Since it's just so empty. What's the next map? Tier 5 forest, that's garbage. Yeah, I'm just going to check out a little bit more. Take what I can find and then... do I want to take a look into the west? Because look at this, 8.1, 7 pieces. This is going to be like 100 to 200k. If I find 3 or 4 of these things in this map, then I will have made more money than gathering in some tier 6 map. But if I only find 1 or 2 of these in the whole map, then I will have made less than in a tier 6 map. And if I find some 8.3, 8.2, 7.3 resource elemental, that's 100% full, always. I will be pretty rich. But that's just extremely unlikely. It looks like I'm getting around 140k from this. But let's see. Depends a lot on how much gather bonus, how much premium bonus I'm going to get. Right there, I just got 3 pieces, and that's very, very valuable. Gather bonus again, no premium bonus though. Like, this stuff is extremely valuable. Gives so much money. If I find more of that, then this map will be pretty insane. I should have like 200k now, yeah. 8.1 resources, 21% enchantment, but you simply don't see any tier 8 resources at all. Do I want to check out the west? I was there on the plateau already. So I definitely don't want to go there. Could take a look at the west until I'm at 100% carry weight. The difficult questions in life. Hawkfire running out in 4 minutes. I think I'm just going to teleport. This guy is a ganker. Is he in a group? He is in a group. He came from the northwest. Is he a ganker? Why is he using a cleric robe? He is in a group. Why is he in a group? Is he playing duo mists? Cleric robe, cleric robe. What does this mean? I don't understand. 4.2 height, whatever. I'm teleporting. I don't understand his gear. What did it mean? My feeling would say dual mists. Weird. Anyhow, I did not make much money. I think. Yeah. Pretty bad. I mean, to be fair, I was chased for a while, but the swamp was definitely pretty bad. So the estimated market price is 581. Let's take a look at what the real price in Fort Sterling is right now. Resource. Wood, tier 6. A little bit higher, like, wow, 3 or 4% higher. So my stuff is worth a little bit more. But still, I have been running around for 1 hour and 30 minutes basically, and I have only gotten 2.25 million loot. I don't exactly know for how long I have been chased, to be fair, but still, this doesn't look too good. The next time I'm going for some solo gathering for tier 6 wood, I'm definitely not going to go to the swarms again. They looked really damn bad. The tier 6 forests seem to be fine, and there's the option to go into a tier 7 forest and into the tier 8 forest as well. Even though these maps may be out of my league when I'm using just this garbage mount. I mean, it's okay for these tier 6 snow maps around around Lumhurst. I wasn't in danger at all there. But today here, around Fort Sterling, there was one dangerous group. But that may also be because this is a different time of the day. Usually I'm gathering before the reset, or right after the reset on a weekend. So who knows? Who knows?